We live. Yep, we live. Carl Frampton and Jamel Herring. It's going down. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? Yo. SB. Yep. Carl Frampton. Jamel Herring. Yep, it's going down. Could be a draw. That's true. I agree. Legend. It's weird that K9 has 9K subs. Huh? What? Okay. So I was talking about, yeah, we all good. I can't wait for the main event. So I'm the main event guy. Y'all main event guys too? Main event. It's going down. Oh, trying to figure out one. What do you think the main event gonna be? I know Frampton is a beast. And he only lost to Leo Santa Cruz. Well, Leo Santa Cruz and Warrington. Warrington is still undefeated. And he got Leo Santa Cruz back. Now, who was the favorite in this fight? Jamel Herring is the champ. And Terrence Crawford be helping him out. But Frampton is a beast. Now, Jamel Herring is a Marine too. So he got a whole Marines behind him. So it's United States versus United Kingdom. And may the best man win. So I'm about to see what happens. Well, Tim Bradley got a whole lot to say always. I got Carl, much love. I like Carl. Carl a real dude. I like both guys. Gotta be. Andre Ward is a real good commentator. Andre Ward. Bradley good too. Bradley got his own little style. But wow. And he probably should. He's already rich, so he don't lose. If he retire, Jelly Domino, he will have a great career. Anytime you could become a world champion, it's a win-win situation. This is a good fight. Now, Jamel Herring is older, and then he might be the bigger guy. So, thank you. So fighting in his weight class right here. So look at Sean Herring and Frampton right now, and Herring's the bigger dude, but he might have killed himself to make weight. Who knows? But if I had to say who I thought the favorite was, I would say Carl Frampton. Now, I don't want to go against a Marine or bet against a Marine, but if I had to say who I thought would win, I would say Carl Frampton. He showed me a lot when he fought Leo Santa Cruz. But it's a good fight. They were supposed to fight before the COVID, but once COVID hit, the fight got rescheduled. But now it's on and popping. Who y'all got winning and why? Frampton or Herring? Frampton got skills too, man. Frampton got skills. Frampton got skills. If you're just not tapping in, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. Yeah, they show an interview right now when Frampton said if he loses, he's going to retire. Colin Gang 413, appreciate you for tapping in. Much love. God bless you. One love. Subscribe and hit the like button. God bless. I got Frampton winning. Frampton a good fighter, man. And he putting a lot of pressure on himself because he said if he loses, he gonna retire. So that means that he's taking this fight real serious. I never said if I lost the fight that I retire. Probably because I haven't made the money that Frampton has made. You can afford to retire and say what you're saying when you done made millions of dollars. Especially when you got a country behind you. So he can say what he want to say with a country behind him. He's very well taken care of. Yes, indeed. So I've been training Ben Askren, and Ben Askren's been looking real good. So I just got back from camp last night, and it's gonna be a good fight. April 17th. Make sure y'all tune in. Jake Paul versus Ben Askren, and Ben Askren, I'm training him, and he's not looking bad. Still got work to do, but he's not looking bad. So yeah. So once again, if you're just not tapping in, subscribe and hit the like button. It's your boy K9. In case y'all don't know, I'm a 2-time former world champion. May the best man win. Yes, indeed. Did y'all see Dillian White? When Dillian White fought against Ovechkin, Dillian White destroyed him. Man. Yeah, it was something crucial. Something crucial. And he got revenge. And it's hard to get revenge in your very next fight. In his very next fight, boy, he got revenge. Yep, subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the like button. Let's go viral tonight. Let's go viral. Frampton's going to try to out-toughen or rough up Jamel Herring. And Jamel Herring is a southpaw. Something that I forgot he was. And you know he got Chance Crawford, pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world in his camp. They both got the same trainer. They're really good friends. But Chance Crawford can't fight with Jamel Herring. Jamel Herring got to go out there, and hopefully he made weight the right way. He didn't struggle to make the weight. He's showing him right now getting pad work. He's tall and lanky. But hey, with God, all things are possible. I don't know exactly what time the walkout is, but I believe they about to get ready to walk out in a minute. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I really agree with you. I agree with you. She said, hey, Kyle Girl 413 said it's hard to get revenge because nowadays these boxers are more interested in getting Instagram followers than they are fighting good fights. And that's sad. And that's real true. Okay. And they both got skills. So both of them are world champions. So it's champ versus champ. Now, I don't think that Frampton is the current champ right now. But if he wins this fight, he's going to take Jamel Herring's belt and he's going to be world champ again. But if he don't take the title, he said he's going to retire. Now, if he don't look bad, he shouldn't retire. Still be a lot of good fights out there for him. But when you made millions of dollars, it's hard to get motivated when you're not winning. And especially when you got something else that you can do. A lot of fighters stay in the game a little too long. Some of the reasons could be financial reasons. Some of the reasons could be boxing is paying more and more than it used to pay. For whatever reason it is, you want to leave the sport of boxing with all your faculties, all your brain cells. You don't want somebody to knock you out the game. You want to retire with all your faculties, all your brain cells. It's going to be a good fight, though. And both guys going to give it all they got. Subscribe to the channel. My newies, subscribe and hit the like button. Dogs are us. Where my dogs at? It's for the WBA Junior Lightweight Championship. Oh, and guess what? The fight is about to start. Wow. So Jamel Herring is coming in last. So, and it's the main event. And that's good. I like the main event. I get a chance to commentate the main event. Yes. Oh, yeah, I like that. Stephen Dayer. Great fighter you were, K9 from the UK. Oh, one love, my bro. It's going down, y'all. Who y'all got? Somebody say Carl going to win. I'm from Northern Ireland. Love to see a huge fighter win. Okay. Who I got winning this fight? And will it end by a knockout? Y'all think it's going to end by knockout or what? Main event, y'all. It's about to go down. 12 rounds for the WBO super featherweight, super featherweight, lightweight title. Man. Pie Girl 413. She say she going with Herring. He the champ. He the champ for a reason. Frampton wins by KO round 10. Ooh. Somebody say Frampton is going to win by knockout. I think it's going to be a decision. And it depends on where they fight at. If who's going to get the decision if it's a close fight. If it's in America, Frampton might get the decision. If it's overseas, it's close fight. I think I'm going to give it to Frampton. I don't think it's going to be a knockout, though. I think it's going to be a decision. They're calling out Carl Frampton. Frampton. They called him a jackal with a record of 28-2, 16 KOs. Caleb said Frampton wins by decision. If y'all just tapping in, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel, y'all. The reigning WBO champ of the world, Jamel Herring. United States of America, Jamel. Yeah. It's finna start, y'all. It's about to go down. Who y'all got winning? I believe yeah. That's my profile. That's me, 2-time world champ. Subscribe to my channel, my bro. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. K9 Boxing. Here we go, y'all. Round 1. And Frampton is throwing a jab. And so is Herring. But really, Frampton is trying to get on the inside. And Jamel is trying to keep on the outside. And I'm surprised that Jamel Herring is not moving too much. He's standing right there looking to catch the challenger coming in. And he's a big dude. He's like way taller and bigger than Carl Frampton. But Carl Frampton is throwing a good jab. And he's trying his best to get inside. But he's being patient because, you know, Carl Frampton is a veteran with a lot of experience. He might have more experience, actually, than the champ, Jamel Herring. He's moving around, moving his head, and it's slipping. And he's trying to, good hook by Carl Frampton. Frampton throwing a jab. He's trying to, Carl Frampton is standing on the outside. And I would think that his best chance of winning the fight is to go in on the inside. But he's showing that you don't have to be tall or big to fight on the outside. You just have to be smart. So the referee just warned Herring for hitting low. So far in the first round, they just both filling each other out. So, yeah, round one, I'm going to say it was a draw because neither guy really did anything. And they holding and hitting, both guys holding and hitting and roughing each other up. And remember, when you got southpaw versus an orthodox fighter, a lot of times you end up with head bunts. And someone always ends up getting cut. So hopefully no one gets cut from a head bunt. We want to see a good fight. We want to see the long fight and the whole fight. And like I say, once again, no one has really established themselves. Herring is just trying to figure, good left hand by Herring. And well, it wasn't as rough as it was. It looked like that Frampton was off balance when he got caught with the shot. Either Frampton stepped on Herring stepped on Frampton's feet. It looks like Frampton is getting more and more comfortable while Herring is trying to get that jab established. And everybody can't fight a southpaw. Took me a long time to learn how to fight a southpaw myself. I agree with you, Gator. But get them likes up. Tell them, Jelly. Yeah. Yeah, get the likes up, peoples. Gator, I agree with you. Yeah, Edward is live right now. I'm good, Edward. I'm good. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and hit the like button. So we in round two. In round one, even round. Now we gonna tell, I believe the person gonna win the fight is gonna win this round right here. We'll win this round. I'm saying gonna win the fight. Because if you want to be world champ, you gotta take it from the champ. So Carl Frampton has to go take it from Jamel Herring. And Jamel Herring has to show that I'm a champ and I'm keeping my strap. Now, it was a push just now. Frampton fell off a push. Both guys are pulling a whole lot. And Frampton is reaching, throwing punches in. He getting caught coming in with shots. Doesn't seem like he know how to get inside. Herring is a long southpaw, and he's fighting real good on the outside right now. And he just threw a 1-2. And remember, Frampton said if he loses this fight, Frampton said he's going to retire if he loses this fight. So he has to pick it up. It's only round two, so we still got 11 rounds to go, or 10 rounds to go, if you get that far. And, Frampton is showing good defense. Herring is throwing punches, and Frampton is really trying to find his way inside. So that's why he's coming in side to side, and I'm noticing he's getting closer and closer. And what he's trying to do, he's trying to pick and return. He's trying to go under like Tyson and come up with a hook or slip and throw a right hand. He's working himself on the inside, working his way on the inside, because he has to make an inside fight if he wants to win this fight. And if Herring wants to win this fight, he has to fight on the outside, like he's doing right now. He's keeping a good distance. But one thing I can say is Frampton is starting to get closer and closer. Like that song Michelle had, Close to Me. He's getting close to Jamel Herring. And that's a good thing for him and his supporters overseas. In the United Kingdom, Ireland, just overseas, period. So it is heating up. Now, Herring just had Frampton in a headlock on a clinch. So no one has really landed anything super solid and enough to get the other guys respect. So far, the champ is keeping his opponent on the outside. And good straight left hand by Herring. Yeah. Frampton is trying to find his way on this side, but he's eating a lot of shots. I'm talking about a lot of shots trying to get inside. And then Herring, he does the smart thing to do. He holds his opponent once he gets inside. So, yeah, Herring won that round big time. And I believe that Frampton is a little frustrated. He got to make them adjustments early. 12 rounds. We're going to have 12 rounds, scheduled for 12 rounds. Thank you. We need all the people that come in and tap in. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Definitely. And hit the like button. Oh, good right hand. It's showing the replay. It was a good right hand by Frampton and a good check hook by Herring. It's showing the replay. Another part of the replay. Straight left hand from Herring. Shoot, the replay looking better than the fight. They're showing in slow motion. Yes. Both guys are pawing again. And like I say, everybody can't fight against a southpaw. I believe that Frampton is the better fighter, but the better fighter don't always win because styles make fights. And if Jamel Herring can keep fighting the way he's fighting, he's going to beat Frampton. Good straight left hand. And Frampton has his head up in the air instead of getting low. And once he get low, guess what? Jamel Herring is catching Frampton. Once Frampton gets low, Harrington is catching him with uppercuts and straight punches. And keeping him on the outside with the jab. And Frampton is going to have to find something in his arsenal to get some respect. He needs to go to throw the overhand right. I call it the K9. He needs to throw the overhand right. That's the equalizer to a southpaw. The overhand right. And I think he's going to eventually throw it, but, you know, he needs to try to throw that a lot more right now. We're only in round 3, but he doesn't want the champion to continue to have confidence. He's getting a little closer now. And he just had Herring up against the ropes. He needs to keep Herring up against the ropes. Because then he can't move and you'll know exactly where he at. But as long as Herring can keep Frampton in the middle of the ring, that suits him. Frampton must make Herring go to the ropes where he know where he's at and he can't use his legs. Make him do the rope-a-dope. Good 1-2 by Frampton. Frampton is putting more pressure, a lot more pressure. He's forcing Herring to throw more punches. I think since Herring is the older fighter, he want to fight at a slower pace. I think Frampton should fight faster and a faster pace because he's the younger guy. But once he throw whatever punch that he throws, Frampton, he should move his head after that. He throws a punch and he stays and take a picture. Throw a punch, move out the way. Throw another punch, move out the way. Don't take a picture. Don't stay in the middle of the street because you might get hit by a car. Good left hand to the body from Herring, the champ. Frampton throwing double jabs, and he threw a long right hand, which was telegraphed and got caught by a counterpunch from Herring. Herring is counterpunching real good. Frampton's hands are low when he goes inside. Good jab from Frampton. He jab, pull jab. That's a crunk move. Jamel Herring is comfortable because he hasn't got hit with anything really devastating. So his confidence is up there. All the way high. Real high. And I agree. The reach advantage is killing the challenger. Why it makes sense. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate you. Share the video. That's right. Subscribe to the channel. Yes, Gator. That's right. I fought overseas twice. I won both my world titles. I won one of my world titles overseas in Cancun, Mexico. And I know when you fight overseas, you gotta take it from the champ. For sure. Bait and counter. So we in round 4. And Frampton gonna have to pick it up. Now, are we fighting overseas or what? Because, yeah, Frampton is actually picking it up a little bit more. But he's doing a lot of pawing. You can out-jab a southpaw. You can out-jab a guy that's taller than you. I've done it plenty of times. Instead, he's pawing, and once he paw, he's leaving himself open, because once you paw, I can see the right hand coming and catch you with one. So you got to paw, jab. You're going to paw, hook, right hand, jab. Now he's on the inside. Ooh, he just got caught uppercut. Herring is catching Frampton coming in. But at the same time, Frampton is putting more pressure this round. And he's landing good punches now. Now he's fighting a fight he should be fighting. He got Frampton. He got Herring up against the ropes. And he's fighting more of a style suitable for him. Kind of like Mike Tyson style. Or we would say James Kirkland. Someone that likes to get inside and fight. Joe Frazier style. It's the kind of style that Carl Frampton has to fight to win the fight. And he's definitely picking up the pace now in round 4. And if he can wear Herring down, he can add another belt to his collection. But man, Jamel Herring seems to be stronger. A lot stronger than Frampton. I don't know. Also, the commentator said there's blood around the right eye of Herring, and maybe that can spark Frampton. I know when I see a little blood when I'm in there, that makes me go for it even more. I feel like I'm doing something. So, Frampton got to be hungrier, because he said it. If he don't win this fight, he said he's going to retire. So guess what? He has to go there. Dubai in the house. Oh, it's in Dubai. Oh. So, yeah. So, if the fight's in Dubai, all Frampton has to do, since it's overseas, is make it a close fight. And just because I believe there's more money in a fight with him and whoever else, guess what? He'll get the decision. Even though he's a challenger, he has the bigger name. That's why even though Herring is the champ, he has to win by unanimous decision to get a split decision. That makes sense. And that's something he don't need any cuts, any blood going into the eye. Because with that, it can mess with your vision. At the same time, it can spark Frampton. And Frampton can actually go where the cut is at. Now, I don't know if they came from a head bunt. Because like I say, once a southpaw fights against an orthodox fighter, it's always cuts. Exactly, Steven. There you go. It was a head bunt. And I called that early. Absolutely. I called it early. I remember the little cuts I was getting were from head bunts. So, So, we going to see what happens. Will it cut affect Herring? I remember one time he got cut, they stopped the fight. So, hopefully he doesn't spark him and he doesn't mess around and get caught going in. So, unofficial judges have it 38-37. Herring up by 1. But I tell you, Frampton picked it up last round, and Even though Herring is the champ, and you would think that Frampton would be more desperate. I think that Herring would be more aggressive or more anxious because he's cut. And if the fight gets stopped on the cut, we don't know what the judges are watching, who they give it to. Now, if they call it a draw from a cut, from it being stopped, then guess what? Herring will still be champ. And it won't be an official loss for Frampton. So then he probably won't retire, and they probably will have a rematch. So far, it's a good fight. Now, the fight is the kind of fight that Frampton wants. They both are slugging on the inside. Ooh, good uppercut by Frampton. And yes, I don't think Herring can see out of one of his eyes. So he can't see the shots coming. And that's dangerous. Oh, good left hand, straight left hand. Carl Frampton with a good straight left hand and knocked him down. Wow. And Frampton's looking over his corner like, I'm okay. Yeah, but it's why you can't punch with your head straight up in the air. You got to move that head. So now will Herring go for the kill? I know Frampton said he's okay. A lot of times that means you ain't okay. So now the bully is getting bullied because now Herring is walking in because he just dropped Frampton. But a lot of times you walk in and try to knock a person out, you might run into something yourself and get caught yourself. So we'll see what happens. Now, so far, it's a 10-8 round for Herring. But Frampton, listen, his career is on the line. That 10-8 round will have Herring up 3 rounds. And we in Dubai, so no telling what they watching. But from what I'm seeing, from what the unofficial scorecards, Herring, if the round continues to go like this, will be up 3 rounds with this knockdown. In round 5, with 24 seconds left. Wow. So the bigger man hit the smaller man with a straight left hand. I can't wait to see the replay. He's cut, so I think the only thing going good for Frampton is the cut that Herring has over his eye. But since the knockdown, Herring isn't doing anything. But he doesn't have to do anything. 10-8 round for Jamel Herring. And the Marine is trying to keep his title. He is not trying to go back to the Marines. Hey, he's trying to keep his title. And the weight division that he's in, the hottest division in boxing, he could potentially fight Gervonta Davis, which I wouldn't agree on. He gets to potentially fight Ryan Garcia in the hot division in boxing. They're showing a replay. Both guys on the inside. That straight left hand did him in, though. Trying to see how he... Oh, it was really an off-balance shot. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was. But he left himself straight up in the air. Got to get low. Straight up in the air, ran in, and bam, straight left hand right on the chin. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, he need to get that one back, but Herring looking good. And I credit Terrence Crawford for a whole lot. Because being in camp with pound for pound, probably the best fighter in the world, it's going to give you a lot of confidence. You get a chance to see what he's doing, and you can do the things he's doing. In round 6. Wow. It's a good fight, though. Good fight. And the Jackal is not out of it yet. And the Jackal being Frampton is not out of it yet. But he doesn't seem to have a plan. Good straight left hand from Herring. And it's really playing so far into Herring favor because now that he done dropped Frampton with that left hand coming down, Frampton is not too eager and too quick to want to go on the inside anymore. But if he's going to go on the inside, he needs to stay side to side. But once he ends up in the middle, he just got caught with an uppercut. Oh, man. I think Frampton is about to get stopped. He hurt. But being a veteran, he's taking his time getting up. But he's getting low, like I just got through saying. He's getting low, and his hands is not in front of his face. You can't get low and not put your hands right here. I think he's about to get stopped. I think Frampton is going to make it. Oh, he's catching Frampton with everything but the kitchen sink. He's hurt. And look, the heart that Frampton has, he's coming back with shots, but his hands is not coming back up the middle. And I think he's going to get knocked out. The referee is about to stop the fight. Good straight left hand. Look. Oh, they done threw the towel in. It is over. Oh, my goodness. What a shocker, because I had Frampton winning. And Herring just shocked the world. He just shocked the world by stopping, taking out Carl Frampton. And he about to make a whole lot of money. He about to make a boatload of money. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. It's not no round one. Wow. Wow. And Frampton is about to retire, y'all. He said himself. He said if he lose this fight, he out the game. That he was going to retire. Man, Herring looked at spectacular, looked at fantastic, was cut, and still went out there and did his thing. And you can't tell me training with Terence Crawford did not help him to be the fighter he is today. Wow. I just think that Carl Frampton was just too little. And I must admit, I didn't think that Herring was going to look as good as he did. Frampton had a great career. But if he sticks to the word, stick to what he said, then it's over with. But what a great career. What a great career. He just was too small. Didn't have a plan B. Didn't have the perfect game plan. And once again, like I say, everybody can't fight a southpaw. I lost my first fight to a southpaw. Southpaws are difficult, especially one that's long and know what they're doing. Wow. The uppercut out of nowhere. Man, that uppercut was like the uppercut Devontae Davis threw against Leo Santa Cruz. And Leo Santa Cruz is a fighter that Carl Frampton fought and beat. Carl Frampton shouldn't have took this fight. With the name he have and with his career being on the line, he should have fought someone else. Because to be honest with you, he don't need a belt. He has a big name and a country behind him. He shouldn't have fought Herring. And Herring needed this fight to take his status to the next level and to make the money that he's going to make now. Wow. What a shocker. A day before Resurrection Day, before Easter, right before it. Wow. Unbelievable. I had Frampton winning this fight. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I don't mind being wrong. Even though I'm a 2-time world champ, I don't mind being wrong. And I was wrong. But styles make fights. And Jamel Herring fought the perfect style. And you got to give credit to his team. His team doesn't get the credit they get. But his trainer did a great job. His trainer is the same trainer that Crawford has. And man, Herring is on top of the world. Wow. And what a way to defend your belt, to keep your strap in knockout fashion. This will be on all the social media platforms, all the websites. They can't wait to put up in there what happened. You know, and I think it's a career for Frampton. I think one guy goes this way and one guy goes this way. Wow. And I'm happy for the Herring. Herring's a good dude. You gotta remember, he served in in Iraq as a Marine. So if you want someone to win a fight like that against a good guy like the good guy he fought, what better person is than a veteran that served the country, that fought in a war? And wow, let's hear what Carl Frampton has to say. I think he's going to retire. Uh-oh. He's dedicating this fight to some young man on his shirt. Wow. Rest in peace to Billy. Uh-oh, I think he's going to retire, y'all. Oh, it's over. He just retired, y'all. So, I hate to say it, but Jamel Herring just retired Carl Frampton at K9 Boxing. But what a great career. What a great career. Much respect. The man has made a whole bunch of money, has won belts, has served his country. Great. He just was a little over his head. And like I say, to me, he's the better fighter. But styles make fights. Styles make fights. He's too small in the weight division was in with the bigger guy, the awkward guy, the southpaw. Everybody can't fight a southpaw. And you would think that if he was the better guy, then why didn't he win? K9, you crazy. How is he the better guy and he lost? Styles make fights. Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas. But Mike Tyson destroyed fighters that Buster Douglas couldn't destroy. Styles make fights. Wow. Unbelievable. So Jamel Herring is in the ring now. And he's talking. Wow, Jamel Herring is the man. Wow. Great fight. Absolutely. Just like Mikey Garcia and Spence. Exactly. But I don't know, because I don't know if I can say Mikey Garcia is a better fighter than Spence. But it's a good comparison, though. Good comparison. I know Floyd is a way better fighter than Emmanuel Gustus, even though Emmanuel Gustus is a great fighter. But Floyd said that Emmanuel Gustus was his hardest fight. And Emmanuel Gustus had a whole lot of defeats on his record. Muhammad Ali lost to Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier lost to George Foreman. Styles make fights. The better man ain't gonna always win. Muhammad Ali was better than Leon Spinks. But Leon Spinks beat Muhammad Ali. But of course, Muhammad Ali came back and beat Leon Spinks. And rest in peace to Leon Spinks. Wow. But today is Jamel Herring Day. The day before Resurrection Day. That's right. And man, hey, what a shocker. He a big boy. I wonder who's next. And what's next for Herring? Huh? Hey, listen. Shakur, he better stay away from Shakur. Shakur is a beast. Shakur is probably the best fighter. From 130, 135, I say Shakur is better than all of them. He better than Teofimo Lopez. He better than Gervonta Davis. He better than Devin Haney. Shakur Stevenson is the best. I say next will be Teofimo Lopez. After that, I would say Gervonta Davis. After that, I would say Devin Haney. But I believe that the will to win out of all those guys is Devin Haney. The will to win. But the guy I'm pulling for the most out of all those guys they ever fought would be Jamel Herring. He's a Marine, man. He's a veteran. How you gonna go against a veteran? The man put his life on the line. Outside the ring, inside the ring. They showing the replays. Straight left hand. Uppercuts. Oh, man. Oh, that uppercut was devastating. He didn't slide him through it. He just let it go. That's why when you duck, you got to take your hands with you. Wow. Frampton was just too little, man. Too little. You got to stay on your weight. You got to stay in your lane. Very entertaining. Very entertaining. If y'all just not tapping in, man, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Exactly. Styles make fights. Easy. Talk to him. Man, dogs are us. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Show your boy K9 some love. SB in the building. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hashtag dogs are us. Yeah. Let's go, champ. I'm telling you. Shakur Stevenson, a beast, y'all. You know, I think the only thing can stop him is if he in love. I know he got a little girlfriend now. He thinks highly of. So, yeah, Shakur a beast, man. I'm telling you. I would like to see him and Teofimo Lopez. Them are the two best fighters in their weight class. Them two, boy, oh boy. Okay, I didn't know that. Tell me something I don't know. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You gotta hit the like button. We in this boy together, you hear me? We in this together, y'all. Jamel Herring, 35-year-old Marine veteran. And Frampton was mad when they stopped the fight. He like, man, why you stop the fight? Kind of like Wilder was. Wilder was like mad at Mark Breeden, like, why you stop the fight? Something, nobody knows what a fighter is feeling when they're in there, but I think that was the right call because he's just too little. Exactly, because he's just that good. I agree. Shakur Stevenson, man, he a southpaw. Remember, southpaws are hard to fight. Now, Herring is a southpaw, and he's not as good as Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion. And he's a lot younger. So you think people gonna be knocking his door down to fight him? No. And they might fight in Dubai. You're right. If they do, they're gonna make a whole load of money. So all the money at is in Dubai. Yeah. Like I say, if y'all just tapping in, make sure y'all subscribe and hit the like button. Man. I don't know. Well, I think Wilder would beat AJ, but I don't know. I think he might have them Tyson Fury problem. Shakur Stevenson is a beast. Man, that was a good fight. I thought I'd be on this boy commentating for a long time. Normally, I'm on here for hours. Last week, I was on this boy for like 6 hours. You on this boy working. Yeah, I think he is a great one. Lomo a beast. Yeah, but that'd have been, you know what? Lomachenko should have been fighting. That's who Carl Frampton should have been fighting. Should have been fighting Lomachenko. Southpaw, versus Orthodox fighter, but at least Lomachenko's a lot smaller. He's not as big as Herring. He's a southpaw, but not as big. They've been a great fight. But now we'll never see that fight now because guess what? Frampton has retired. He's on to the sunset. Hey, you right. You were absolutely right. Well, you know, I got a bunch of fighters I like to see fight. I like Canelo. I like Errol Spence. Man, he almost lost his life and came back and got in there with the toughest guy in the division and won almost every round. Man, so I like to see Errol Spence, Javante Davis. As little as he is, he's trying to knock everybody out. He reminds me of Mike Tyson. He's a baby Mike Tyson. Oh, that'd be a great match. You know, for real. Jared Ennis, oh man, Jared Ennis, they better watch out for him. Yeah, they better watch out for him. He is the future in the welterweight division. They better listen. He need to just take his time though. I mean, you know, but if you want to prove he's the best, you need to try to get a fight with Errol Spence. I don't think they're gonna fight him. It's like Errol Spence, just like Floyd wasn't gonna fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence probably ain't gonna fight Enos. Terrence Crawford ain't gonna fight Enos. I would like to see Jared Enos against Terrence Crawford right now. Jared Enos is the goods, and I heard even better what we be seeing right now. Appreciate it. Billy Joe Saunders, it's gonna be a great fight. But Canelo is smart. Canelo knew to stay active because he knew he wanted to fight Billy Joe Saunders. He knew that Billy Joe Saunders was on the bench, wasn't getting any fights, to stay sharp. And that's why he's fighting him right now. Canelo is smart, he opportunist. He gonna make the best decisions for himself. And he's smart. He learned a lot from Floyd Mayweather, and he learned a lot from Canelo. And the smartest boxer in the world right now is Canelo. And close, real close behind him is Terrence Crawford. Yeah, he really hasn't. Yeah, so I just got back from camp. Ben Askren is a good dude, y'all. And he's working hard, working very hard. And hey, I give him a great chance to beat Jake Paul. You know, but will he beat Jake Paul? Hard to say. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm not working the corner. For those that want to know, I'm not working this corner. I just was brought in as a part of the team to help him with his boxing. He's going to have a young man that he's really cool with named Biggie. And the other young man that fought the other day is going to work his corner. He fought in the UFC. He lost. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm pulling for him for sure. Oh, anything can happen. He could upset Canelo, but I doubt it. I don't think he's sharp enough. Yeah, I don't think he's sharp enough. Yep. If y'all just tapping in, though, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. We at 37. We got to at least get to 50. And subscribe to the channel. Yeah, Enos haven't been hit yet, but we'll find out when he does get hit. If he fight against Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence, he gonna definitely get hit. But that fight ain't gonna happen. Sad part in boxing is the best don't fight the best. And that's sad. That's sad. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But I think Canelo is going to bring out the best in BJ Saunders. Yes, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe. Tell them again. JB, subscribe to the channel. Wow, what an upset. And people will say, how is it an upset when the champ won? Because Frampton got the bigger name, and he took the fight because he felt like Herring is 35 years old, really not as good as I am. Fight is overseas. I'm going to take that strap. Wow. He won in spectacular fashion. The way I won my world title, it was by devastating fashion. The way I defended my world title, it was the way I won it. Unanimously. April 17th, y'all make sure y'all tune in. Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. I'm going to put out some more footage of me and Ben Askren training. I done everything I could, y'all. Everything I could in a short period of time that I've been training him. It's hard to go from a wrestler to a boxer, in your very first pro fight, to being retired and having a hip replacement. And then we're having your UFC buddies working your corner. But it is what it is, And I'm pulling for Ben Askren. No diggity, no doubt. Yeah, for real. I agree. Unbelievable though, man. Y'all tapping in, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the like button. You're new to the channel. Wow. Mad Dog, what's happening? Mad Dog H. Man, listen, I hope that Jake Paul gets absolutely slaughtered too. Because the guy is not humble, and he got a lot of yes men. A lot of yes men in his corner. And Ben Askren is very humble. Very humble. Don't know me like that. Met him over social media. Brought me in. Treated me and my son like family. So I got a root for him. He's the underdog. Not as strong as Jake Paul. Not as big as Jake Paul. But he's humble. Very humble. And we need more humble champions in this world. We got enough make it rain champions. We got enough arrogant champions. We need a humble champion. Even though they're not fighting for a belt, Ben Askren is a champion in wrestling. And he could become the people's champion if he destroys, if he beats Jake Paul. So I'm rolling with Ben Askren. Who y'all rolling with? And even if you rolling with Jake Paul, you got to root for Ben Askren. You should pray for Ben Askren because he's very humble and he's giving back to the kids. He's not being a butthole. I don't know if I expected him to lose. I thought he was going to win. But what do I know? Nobody's perfect but God. That'll be a good one. I wouldn't bet against either guy. I definitely wouldn't go against Haney. Styles make fights. I think the winner would be the fans. That's a hard fight to call. Or the winner would be whoever is promoting the fight. If it's Haney promoting the fight, you got a better chance to win. If Lopez promoter, which is Bob Arum's promoting the fight, he has a better chance to win. But I don't think neither guys gonna fight each other. A lot of guys be blowing smoke for nothing. Subscribe to my channel, y'all. Hit the like button if you're just tapping in. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your dog K9. 2-time world champ. Yeah, it was a good fight. Yeah, a good fight. Very good fight. But hey, tonight the better man won. Even though I feel like overall, I feel like Frampton has more skills. But it's obvious he don't know how to fight a southpaw. Yes, indeed. And that's gonna be a good test for Haney. I think Linares, his best days are behind him. So I have to go with Devin Haney, big time. One thing about Devin Haney, he might not be as developed as, let's say, Teofimo Lopez, but he has a will to win. He has a will to win like Mayweather. He grew up around Mayweather. He actually fought in the same gym I fought in. I actually had him on my show, the Dog Pound. And Devin Haney's a real dude, but he's a winner. Doesn't have as much experience as some of the other champions in his division, but he's a proven winner. Remember that song, all I do is win, win? That's all he do. Yep, great career for Herring, for both guys, but for Frampton. Man, didn't he? Yeah, uppercut was like uppercut, same uppercut that Gervonta Davis landed against Santa Cruz, Leo Santa Cruz. So yeah. Edward answered that question. He said he's at 118. Chocolito. One thing I like about the fights overseas, they're over with early in America. In Dubai, it might be late. But in America, it's only 6:04 Eastern time in Detroit, where I'm from. Yes, indeed. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a person, K9 Boxing is on his boy. Ben Askren trainer or coach. 2-time IBF world champ. The oldest world champ in junior middleweight history. Subscribe, y'all. Like. Work hard. Make sure y'all say y'all prayers. Go to church tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is Resurrection Day. We call it Easter. It's Resurrection Day. Yep. Normally we go live with on live sparring on Sundays, but tomorrow is Resurrection Day, so that won't happen. But we'll be back on the Dog Pound at 9 o'clock Eastern time on Tuesday. Appreciate all my dogs for tapping in. One love. So, man, listen, the keys to this fight was that Jamel Herring used his long jab in his left hand to catch Frampton coming in, whether it was the uppercut or the straight left hand. So Frampton did not have a plan B, and his plan A wasn't good. Even though he tried hard, and I'm a Carl Frampton fan. I like Carl Frampton. But I think he put too much pressure on himself coming into this fight. saying that if he loses the fight, he's going to retire. I'm not even thinking about retiring, going into a fight. I do all that or say all that after the fight. I'm concentrating on winning. I'm not going to think about losing. Ain't no if I lose, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. No, I'm going to win this fight. Losing is not coming out of my mouth. And going into this fight, I don't think that he was more focused on winning. I think he was focused on, the death of the young man he had on his shirt. And if he lose, what he would do. Instead of just saying, you know what, the guy's a southpaw. I'm going to throw a lot of overhand rights. I'm going to work myself, work my way on the inside. And I'm going to throw whatever I got to take, get to the inside, smother him. And if he move, I'm going to step to the side. I learned from fighting southpaws. It's a certain way you got to fight a southpaw. You can't fight a southpaw like you fight an orthodox fighter. And I fight southpaws to the best of my ability, and I learned from my mistake. I lost my first fight to a southpaw and never lost to a southpaw ever again. Matter of fact, southpaw I did lose to, I got him back. Well, in my prime, on a time, I would like to have saw, that's a good one. I would like to have saw Sugar Shane Mosley against Terry Norris. Sugar Shane Mosley versus Terry Norris. Terry Norris versus Sugar Ray Leonard in his prime. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd Mayweather in his prime. There's just so many fights I would have loved and saw. Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather in their prime. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. On and on and on and on. Subscribe. You just tap it in. You got to subscribe. And hit the like button. We almost at 50. One of the realest YouTubers out here. It's your boy K9. That would be a good fight. That would be a great fight. I would go with Sugar Ray Leonard. I think right now, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world, the best fighter ever, was Sugar Ray Leonard. That would definitely be a great fight. Dillian love a girl. I don't fight girls. Hey, listen. If you got a fan base, and you want to bring your fan base to boxing, I think it's okay. Because boxing has lost a lot of steam. Ever since MMA got spectacular or as big as it's gotten, a lot of people don't watch boxing like they used to. Used to be a time and day, everybody wanted to be a boxer. But now, with YouTubers like Jake Paul, boxing, a lot of people want to box now because of Jake Paul. A lot of people watching boxing now because of Jake Paul. Or because of Conor McGregor. Yeah, that would be a good matchup. A dream match. I think Marvin Hagler would have beat him. But Triple G, boy, oh boy, at one point in time, he was the most feared man in boxing. Yes, indeed. They do bring light to the sport. That's why when people say you can't play boxing, yes, you can. Because Jake Paul showed doing it big time. Him and KSI. And that would definitely be a good one. With Emmanuel Stewart and Tommy Hearns' corner, I'm going with Tommy Hearns. But if Tommy Hearns doesn't have Emmanuel Stewart in his corner, I don't know, Canelo might get him. But Emmanuel Stewart, Tommy Hearns would knock Canelo out. I agree. The fans of the United Kingdom showed me more love than anybody has ever showed me before, ever. When I fought in the United Kingdom, I remember coming through the tunnel. They was like, K9. They remember me from the reality show called The Contender. Y'all make sure y'all go look at The Contender on my YouTube channel. I won a bronze medal on season 2. The greatest reality show of all time, A Contender, season 2. And not just because I was on it, because it is what it is. I hope the fight happens, but I doubt it. For sure. We had 50 likes, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. And we keep going and going and going and keep growing and growing and growing. So he says, how often should you spar? It depends. You can spar every day if it's the right kind of sparring, if you ain't getting hurt. It depends on your trainer. You should never spar if you got a headache. That means something wrong with your brain. So you shouldn't get hit. I'm going to say Manny Pacquiao. But who knows? Both guys are great fighters. But Manny Pacquiao is one of the greatest of all time. He's up there. He's won more belts and divisions than any fighter in the history of boxing. He started at 106 and won world titles from 106 all the way to 154. What a legend, Manny Pacquiao. I would recommend you spar a lot though, because a lot of trainers don't know what they're doing. A lot of fighters get ruined before they get to the real fight. They get ruined in sparring. Rand Pacquiao would be a good one. I might go with Pacquiao, but I don't know. Because the fighters back in those days were way better to me than the fighters today. I think the fighters today are more athletic, and they getting over because of the genes that were handed over to them from their ancestors and from guys like Tommy Hearns. You got to remember, in those days they did calisthenics. They didn't have all these workouts and all these special devices and equipment you can use nowadays. Absolutely. I agree. Tommy Hearns is a good friend of mine. And I'm not just saying that he will beat Canelo because of that. I just know with Manuel Stewart, who I consider the greatest trainer of all time, he'd have went in there with the right game plan. And he would have knocked Canelo out. Canelo probably would be too small for Tommy Hearns. Canelo is really a small super middleweight. He really is a welterweight. He's just fighting all the way up in weight just because the guys he's fighting, he know who he's fighting. Guys he's fighting on his level. For real. That would be a great fight. Sasaki versus Ward. Man, pick 'em fight. Spider Moose, where you at, Brody? Where you been? Where you been, my dog? Yeah, I sparred Tommy Hearns' son plenty of times. Real talk. I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. I want y'all to think I went nowhere. I'm still here. Dogs us. Say, what's up, Aaron Parker? Good? Much love. UK Strange, what's happening? Hey, JP, if so, it ain't up to me to say who gonna win, who ain't. I'm pulling for my guy. Gave me an opportunity of a lifetime. And I'm rolling with Ben Askren. Who should Dillian White fight next? If he can, he should fight. He should fight. I would say he should fight if he can. Try to fight Deontay Wilder, or try to fight the winner between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua if they fight. That's good. You good, my brother. Aaron Parker in the building. Yes, sir. Y'all just tapping in. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. He back, champ. Gotta side with the Irishman. Oh, me against Jake Paul? Man, that's easy work. Jake Paul wouldn't stand a chance. Me against Jake Paul? Yeah, right. Easy work. Super easy. I'm a real fighter. And guess what? He way bigger than me. He can keep the weight class. He can, I don't care how big he is. Your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. When I hit him with these eggs I got, with this, when I hit him with that power, he don't hit harder than me. He bigger than me, but I guarantee you I hit harder. I'll play some shots and hit him to the body. And body shirts to finish him. I think Wilder gonna fight again. He just want to fight Tyson Fury. And if the contract says that he's supposed to fight Tyson Fury, then he should fight Tyson Fury. Now, will he win? I don't know. Yeah, you got to be yourself. You know, before you try to do a shoulder roll, you should block the shot. Everybody want to do the Mayweather. I call it the Mayweather because he actually did it the most and he get more credit for it. So I don't call it the Philly shell. Even though I believe it came from Michigan, you should roll your punches like this, with your hands up. Not like this, with your hands down, especially if you're a beginner. Hands up, hand down, man down. Exactly. I beat both of them guys in the same night because they're not boxers. Now, on YouTube, they better than me because they got YouTube, millions and millions of YouTube followers. But I'm better at what I do. And they better at what they do. They don't box. They just pick fights. Ain't nothing wrong with that. War, the real dude. K9, a killer. And my beast in the ring. Okay, okay. Yeah, Ben is getting good. I wish, like I say, I wish we had enough time to properly prepare. You know, the fight might be rushed right now. I would love to have got him a tune-up fight, especially just not coming off a hip replacement. But hey, I'm still rolling with him, even though I'm not working the corner. I showed him a lot. And I hope that he can execute it in his fight. Ben Askren, I think it's about 5'10", 5'11". I can't really recall. I don't know. I trained him, but I wasn't standing next to him saying, hold on, he this tall. Okay. I don't know how tall he is. And I train him. That's why I say this, that shoulder roll, it came from Michigan. The fighters from Michigan do the shoulder roll better than anybody. James Toney and Floyd Mayweather. Who you know do the shoulder roll better than those two guys? And both guys came from where? Michigan. My block. I don't know, because I don't know exactly what you are saying. Prime Tony or Prime Mayweather. I don't know what you're saying. If you're saying who was the better fighter, they both were different, but had the same defense. Both guys were good, but I would have to say a Prime Mayweather. A defense, I don't know. Both guys were good. They wouldn't fight. They wouldn't fight each other. They're different weight classes. I can't say that Mayweather would beat a guy he wasn't gonna be able to get in the ring with. Only reason why Mayweather went and fought all the way up to 154 is because he was able to fight guys he knew he could fight, or he knew he could beat, or wasn't ready. He fought Canelo at 154 because Canelo was green. And I was a world champ at the same time Mayweather was world champ at 154. The difference between him fighting Canelo and not me is Canelo got a country behind him. I don't. And sad, but black on black crime don't sell. There's no big news in that. It's sad because black people kill each other all the time. As soon as somebody white do it, oh man, it's gonna be a riot, all kind of stuff. But that should not kill nobody. And we should try our best to get it along. The Bible says, love thy neighbor. I told Ben not to rush in. So we'll see. Some fighters are doing that, unfortunately. And ain't nothing wrong with you thinking that Okazaki is the best. It's called opinion. We all got one. Wow, man. Unbelievable, though, what Herring did to Carl Frampton. Once again, you got to be focused. Styles make fights. And Michael Nunn probably would beat Okazaki. Unfortunately, we never know. But man, Michael Nunn was a great fighter. He just got out of jail. It's sad that when a lot of fighters' career over with, they disappear or they get in trouble. Michael Nunn was a big problem. But Styles made fights. Michael Nunn was a better fighter, in my opinion, than James Toney. James Toney knocked out Michael Nunn. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. And subscribe to my channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. It ain't hard to do. It's free. And like the channel. It's free. Jab the channel. Pop, pop. Jab the like button. And jab the subscribe button. Yeah, Joe never lost. He's very underrated. Very, very underrated. Joe Okazaki was a beast. And yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Who all thought that Frampton was going to lose? Who all thought that, and tell the truth, who all thought that Herring would really win? Thank you, BH. Appreciate you. If you're new to my channel and you subscribe to the channel, let me know. I'm going to post you up right here like I did BH. Say new to the channel and he subscribed. Appreciate you. And make sure you tap in at 9 p.m. Eastern time, Tuesday, for the dog pound. You gotta back your countrymen. Where are my new subscribers at? So I can post you right here in the comment. Appreciate you, BH. Where are my new subscribers at? Where my dogs at? Yep, real talk. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, appreciate you. Tell your cousin to subscribe too. And your uncle and your nephew. You gotta bang this channel out. Real content. My real dude. You gotta back your country. Absolutely. Every country should back their country. What y'all doing for tomorrow? Are y'all eating good? Are y'all going to church? Are y'all gonna watch the 10 Commandments? Because normally the 10 Commandments come on Easter, on Resurrection Sunday. Please don't eat no eggs. I've been stopped eating eggs. Oh my goodness. Some real chicken in there. I heard eggs are bad for you. Are y'all being safe out here in this crazy world? I'm happy tomorrow. I'm not going to be doing a lot of training tomorrow. I'm going to be able to chill with the family and praise the Lord. That's good. I got a lot of tutorial videos on my channel. Go tap in to my tutorial videos teaching the basics. Yeah, we know when I fought against E.J. Smith, and God blessed him to get my title. I tore my bicep. See if y'all can see it. See my bicep? Wait, let me take this off the screen for it on. Look. In an E.J. Smith fight, see my bicep? You see it? Tore. I don't know if you, but my bicep is tore. And Floyd Mayweather was dancing behind my wife, and they allowed it. I couldn't believe what was going on. And I actually talked to one of the judges who was not a judge that night. And I asked him who he felt won that fight. And I thought when you the champion of the world, that for you to beat the champion of the world in his hometown, you got to take it from the champ. And I don't think he took it from me. But anyway, I heard that somebody got paid off. Yes, indeed. But it is what it is. He got the title. I'm happy because he wouldn't get the title. I wouldn't have became a 2-time world champ. He lost the title in his very next fight, and I beat the man to beat the man. What up, though? What's up, Sean? Where my new subscribers at? Where y'all at? And what city y'all repping? What country y'all repping on this boy? Huh? Oh, the UK and this boy? I always keep up the good words and positive vibes. That's what it's about. Hit the like button. Tell him, Lee. Hit the like button. Jab the like button. Man, it is. For real. Okay. UK. I love the UK. Love the UK. One of my favorite countries. Up there. Represent. Lee, tell him. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And subscribe to the K9 Boxing. Dogs are us. Keeping it 100 with you boys and girls. What the deal is. Appreciate y'all, man. It is funny over there, ain't it? Carl Frampton. Wow. Retires from boxing after the loss to Jamel Herring. And to get stopped like he did, if he'd have lost a close decision, I don't know about retiring. But to get stopped and to go into a fight saying if you lose the fight, that you're going to retire, you can't do nothing but retire. But I hate to lose my last fight. I want to go out like a winner. That's why my last few fights, I've won. If I retire right now, I went out on a 3-win streak. And not on a losing streak or on a loss. I got 3 more fights in me, at least. God is good, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Triller is good for boxing. Triller giving people opportunities to make money. I love to see people make money, especially if it's the right way. Yeah, you must not be watching my channel. I fought in November. I didn't retire. I'm still active. Yeah, I'm still fighting. I'm glad the ex-fighters are making money. Look at Oscar De La Hoya. He coming back. Make sure y'all go look at the Oscar De La Hoya video. I think I did a good job in making that video. Oscar should fight K9. He don't want that work. Roy Jones calling Oscar De La Hoya out. And after that performance he had against Mike Tyson, he should call it a day. For real. God bless you guys. Appreciate you guys. One love. So like I said, this is going to be talked about all night on a lot of these YouTube channels that Carl Frampton got stopped. If I wouldn't have saw it live or commentated it, I wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't have thought it was going to happen. Talk to him, Damon. Talk to him. I better read what Damon just said. K9 don't duck any questions. He's a former world channel or world champion. Take your time typing, my brother. But I get exactly what you're saying. I know what you're saying. One love. Rest in peace to my man from Houdini. Lucky to have just one love, one love, one love. Spider Moose, real talk, said Triller is okay, but if the boxers were promoted properly, there would be no need for YouTubers or legends to make comebacks. Fighters are spoiled. They making too much money to fight each other. Why fight a hard fight for the same amount of money I would get to fight an easy fight? Doesn't make sense. One love. And real talk. Kusay Morris said, Frampton goes out a legend and couldn't have been beaten by a nicer man. I agree. Hey, Cruz Morris, subscribe to my channel. I don't think you subscribe. I don't remember seeing you on here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, definitely. Well, you gotta remember that they showed Harrington. I mean, they showed the one who lost, which was Frampton first, because they figured that he was about to let everybody know he retired. So, you say the best for last. So they interviewed the champ last. And they interviewed the challenger because they figured he was going to tell everybody he's done with boxing. I would like to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Me and Oscar. Champ versus champ. Dog versus dog. One love. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Been a good night. And do y'all consider the fight between Jamel Herring and Carl Frampton an upset? I know it's gonna be a lot of people upset that Frampton lost. But man, the better man won tonight. Style-wise, the better man was Jamel Herring. He had the right style. He fought alone. Used his jab to set up the uppercut. Used his jab, set up the straight left hand. He did that all night long. Like Lionel Richie, all night long. All night. Stayed long all night. And Frampton did not know how to get on the inside without taking punches. And even though Frampton cut Herring with a head bunt, not on purpose, he could not do nothing to capitalize on the cut that Herring had. And Herring was cut before, so he knew what to do. He didn't panic. And like Big Daddy Kane, he got the job done. For real. You ain't lying. Yeah, he didn't want that work. Oh, what's up, Jose? Jose? You in the chat. Better late than never. I think he was just too little. Yeah, too little. And didn't have the right style. And once again, like I said, everybody don't know how to fight at southpaw. That's one of the reasons why Terence Crawford fights southpaw all the time, even though he's an orthodox fighter. Look how good Errol Spence is, southpaw. Devontae Davis, Look at what Manny Pacquiao was still doing at the age of 41, going on 42, or 42, going on 43. We need better trainers. Teach their fighters how to fight southpaws. Southpaws might not do as good as they're doing right now. Left-handers. I don't really have beef with Oscar. But then again, yes, I do. Because when I fought Keyshawn Smith, Oscar was my promoter at the time. But Oscar gave the whole card to Mayweather and didn't even show up at the fight. He gave it to Mayweather because he wanted to continue to promote Mayweather because he knew he could make millions of dollars off Mayweather. So when I went to Oscar De La Hoya office, and they flew me in, I thought he was flying me in to let me know that he was going to give me the fight with Canelo. But instead, he offered me the Keyshawn Smith fight, and I took it, not knowing it was a setup. And that's the reason why Al Heyman's best friend, or good friend, Sam Watson, told me, K-Now, you got to knock this man out. Got to knock him out. So if I didn't knock him out, he was going to give the belt to Lloyd's fighter, Keyshawn Smith. And that's what happened. So I got beef for Oscar because of that. Ben is looking good. He's looking good. He's looking a lot better than he was when I first got to him. Absolutely. Yep, I am a real fighter. And I just fought in November and stopped a guy 10 years younger than me. He quit on a stool in round 5. I'm ready. In July, I'm ready for whoever. Definitely. And I bet you they would have Oscar De La Hoya a favorite if he fought me because he has a bigger name in boxing. But I just fought, and Oscar hasn't fought in years. I'm talking about years on top of years. These great answers or great questions. I don't want to throw nobody under the bus, but I know Bob Arum has been getting into it with his fighters lately. I'll just say that. And read your contract. The contract is all right. It don't matter who the manager is. It's the way you found yourself a way in. Always make sure it's a way out. Herring is the winner, y'all, by stoppage. I believe he stopped Frampton in round 6. Wow. I didn't see that coming. I don't think Carl Frampton saw it coming either. If you're just tapping in, though, hit the like button. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. For sure. Yes, DJB. Yes, indeed, JB. Fighter Moose, when it's over, it's over. When I feel like it's over for me, it's over for me. I still got some left. Styles make fights. Where we at on the likes? How many likes we got, y'all? Can we get to 100? We at 56. Where my new subscribers at? Where y'all at? And you can super chat. Are you subscribed? We got a new subscriber right here. Did you subscribe? ROHITSN. I think that's Rahitson. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. Hit the notification too if you haven't. I want real subscribers on the channel, people that really love boxing and that likes a good content or love good content. I'm a former 2-time world champ. So when I talk boxing, I do know what I'm talking about. Because I did it on the highest level. Oh, we got a new subscriber, Steven Dare. Subscribe to Ro Hitson. Appreciate you. Where my new subscribers at? I fought in Germany, I fought in Cancun, Mexico, and I fought in the United Kingdom. I had an opportunity to fight in Africa, but the money wasn't right, so I turned it down. I wouldn't mind fighting in Jamaica, Hawaii. It don't matter. Just make sure the money right, or we ain't fighting. Or make sure the opponent is right. I'll take less for the right opponent. Right now, for me, it's all about the W. I'm trying to win. This is a W, stands for win. Even though some people say West Side. Yep, the Contender Challenge was in the United Kingdom. And I sealed the deal. We won a Sugar Ray Leonard Cup. I was the last one to win it. I wouldn't want to fight people from my own city. It's a lot of hate that go on in cities. People trying to pull each other down. But I wouldn't want to fight nobody from my own city. I'd rather fight guys from other cities. See who the best. Who's the best in your city? Who's the best in my city? Come together. Country versus country. City versus city. In a sport. That would be a good idea. Probably would do that. Yep. For a small fee. Would y'all pay for if I had a fight on my channel, would y'all tune in? I had it $19.99. Would you support? Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. I see the subscribers is going up. The subscribers are going up. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. I'm doing this for y'all. Y'all need to be able to have somebody that been in the ring, commentate the fights, or put you up on what he will be doing, or he would do while he was in the ring, or he's in the ring. You almost at 60 likes. Hit the like button. Let's get to 100. Can we get to 100? Where my dogs at? DP, appreciate you. Yes, sir. What are my supporters at? Yeah, you're right. I was Sean O'Grady used to commentate USA boxing. And Bobby Chaz did too, I believe. I don't know what happened to those guys. I hope they're okay. Especially in this crazy world we living in. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Keep on coming with the good questions. If you're new to the channel, support by subscribing. And hit the like button. We ain't at 60 likes yet. Where y'all at? I tapped in kind of late tonight or this evening. It's pretty busy today. Just came in last night from training Ben Askren. So everything was a little late for me today. But dogs are us. Congratulations to Jamel Herring. Salute. Hey, I'm with you on that. I sure hope he do win. Brought me in camp. Showed me love. Treated me like family. Shakur a beast. He definitely a beast. The best in that weight class to me. I don't know what's next for Jamel. But if I was him, I would get the money. In the boxing ring, I'm going with Chavez Jr. He a real boxer. In the MMA ring, I'm going with Silver because he's an MMA fighter. So, that's how I see it. I know he won a belt. I don't know if he vacated the belt or not, but he's definitely a champion. What up, young buck? Where my dog's at? You can support the channel by super chatting. Especially if you believe I'm giving you good content. You can support the channel by liking. You can support the channel by sharing. You can support the channel by subscribing. Oh yeah, get that money. Get that money. Only the strong survive. Only the strong survive. Miami boy 161. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. 161 Miami boy. We working. We passed 60, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, hey, the heavyweights overseas running boxing in the heavyweight division. We got one fighter over here, I believe from over here, and Wilder, as I can think of. Oh, we got it's my little young dog name. We got a few fighters over here that's making some noise. But the big guys overseas making a noise in the heavyweight division is White with that win last week. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. And hold on, we got another young man. Can't think of his name offhand. Talk to him, JB. Talk to him. Jabril. Talk to him. JB. Talk to him. UK Strains. I'm talking. That's what I'm talking. 100,000. Y'all gotta help me get there. I can do it with y'all help. I'm doing my job. Real recognize real. Support. Yes, indeed. Joe Joyce, there you go. That's what I was thinking about. He a beast. And watch out for Joe Joyce. That's exactly who I was thinking of. Edward, you own it. You own it. UK strains. That's what I'm talking about right there. Think big, you get big. Believe it, and you can achieve it. I am, for sure. They definitely sleeping on Joe. Hey, look, and that's real right there. Support both guys. Unfortunately, somebody got to lose. Somebody definitely going to win. We should kick a man when a man is down. Carl Frampton had a great career. And let's give him applause for the career he had. Hashtag dogs us. People are sleeping on Joe. Joe Joyce a beast. Well, so we had it, y'all. We had it. Jamel Herring with the knockout win tonight. Thomas Reed, what up? You new to the channel, Thomas? Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notifications. Ben Askren looking good, y'all. Do we have enough time to beat Jake Paul? Time will tell. Is he a better fighter? He's a better wrestler for sure. Have I been training him good? Yes. Will I work the corner? No. I was just brought in as a member of the team. He already had his team in place, y'all. So you don't see me in the corner. It isn't because I didn't do my job. It's because I was brought in with a boxing knowledge. But his friends who's been helping him since day one in MMA will be working the corner. And we'll see what happens the night of the fight. I will definitely be praying for him, and I'm rooting for him. Hashtag dogs are us. And he's a good dude. Yeah, I missed that fight. I missed that fight, Carlo. I missed the fight, my brother. How did he do? I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. If you're new to the channel, though, like I say, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hashtag dogs us. Where my dogs at? Where my new subscribers at? So I can put you up on the screen. It's your boy K9. Two-time IBF world champ. The oldest world champion in junior middleweight history. All right, Edward, you about to get up out of here? Must be late where you at. It's early over here where I'm at in America. I think Ninez won. I only commented the main event. I got Haiti beating Linares. Yeah. Peace, Edward. One love, my brother. Midnight in the United Kingdom? Wow. Yeah, it's only time is 7:02 in America, Eastern time where I'm at. It's all good, my bro. It's all good. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. It's all good. Yeah, make sure y'all tap in. I'll be going live again, most likely tomorrow. Team K9 in the building. We at 63 likes. Keep hitting the like button. Tap in, subscribe, hit the like button. We got to grow this channel. It has to continue to grow. SB in the building. Lies, Edward, Spider Moose, Carlo. Where y'all from? It won't be no sparring tomorrow because it's Resurrection Sunday. Hey, if you got a big enough name, then you can get in there with them. Whether you knock them out or not. The main thing is you'll get paid. Both guys got a huge following. Oh, I appreciate that, Gravius. Thank you. I claim that in Jesus Christ's name. Yes, indeed. We gotta help each other get there, though. From the Philippines, from Manny Pacquiao spot. One love. You gotta work on it. You gotta work on it, Brody D. You gotta work on it. You gotta work on it, man. You gotta continue to bounce. Jump rope. Do leg exercises. I hope so. I would like to. It's a lot of love and support over there. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. And no. Spider Moose, you tripping. But yeah, thanks for tapping in, man. God bless you guys. And I'll see you most likely tomorrow. Resurrection Sunday. Y'all have a great night. Hashtag dogs are us.